The world is at peace at 3 o'clock in the morning, and so I wake up peaceful. My mission is to shake off the morning blues. I love the morning.
Hey, good morning, Detroit.
I want to get people started on the right foot in the morning. Great part about my job, I never know from one day to the next what I'm going to be doing. What's it been, 20 years of mornings? Yeah, maybe folks are getting used to me by now.
Eric Smith, weekday mornings on 7.
You're not going to believe this. Another incident of terror on the freeway crashed through a family's car on the Lodge tonight. Here's what we have. A bowling ball was apparently tossed from an overpass on the southbound Lodge near 7 Mile. It smashed through the windshield of a car with a woman and her baby inside. There were no apparent injuries, but they went to the hospital to be checked out because they were showered with glass. Police are investigating.
Picture perfect weather today. I want it even better tomorrow for my Donna's birthday. Give it to
Really?
me, Ralph. Yes.
Happy birthday. Yes, you're going to have, in fact, it's happy birthday right now. It's already tomorrow. And we are going to have some beautiful weather in here for today, for the Tuesday, with more sunshine in here and even warmer temperatures than today. Unusually warm today with a high of 80 degrees this afternoon. That'll make the flowers grow right there. Plus, we're looking for some rain in here by midweek or so, it looks like Wednesday afternoon. Last night's low, 56 degrees. Precipitation at Metropolitan Airport during the past 24 hours, none. We're down to 65 degrees, but look at the humidity tonight, or this morning rather, 90%. Winds are calm, the pressure 30.15 and rising. Let me show you what's going on with the jet stream. We've been following this now for a couple of weeks. This is the jet stream in the forecast for Wednesday. It has been to the north of us, and it looks like it's going to come right off that Pacific, dragging a few clouds with it on up into the Dakotas and push right down across the top of us on Wednesday. Underneath that is a pretty good little storm system that has been coming across the Dakotas, so the jet stream may even be responsible for dragging that in here along about late Wednesday afternoon or so. You can see some of this activity just holding back off to the west of us right here in Wisconsin, down through Iowa, and then stretching all the way on up through the UP, where it has been raining since the late afternoon, early evening hours. To our south, nothing going on. In other words, a lot of warm air coming in out of Louisiana and Texas and pushing across Kentucky and Illinois and on in through Ohio and on up into the Detroit area. There's really nothing to stop that. In other words, no little frontal system to our south. So it will continue to push on up in here, along with the warm air, the humid conditions, and that's why we're running right around 90% tonight. And you can see this heavier activity of storms back off to the west, where they've had severe weather watches out for portions of Iowa this evening. Now, here we go with Tuesday during the afternoon hours. Here comes this warm air back in here again. This will be the leading edge of it, stretching right across the Sioux and on in through Ontario. Again, the rain holding back off to the west with some isolated thunderstorms and thunder showers up around Traverse City and Alpena and on in the UP. They will be looking for scattered showers and thunderstorms again up there for tomorrow. And as I mentioned, it's already raining in portions of the UP and northern sections of lower Michigan. Then for Wednesday, the middle of the week, here comes this little system right across Wisconsin. Still this warm air, this little high-pressure center right there over Virginia will pick that stuff up off the Atlantic and push it right on up to the Detroit area on Wednesday. So we'll be looking for sunshine in here during the morning and early afternoon hours, as you can see like this. And then these little cells may come drifting in late in the afternoon hours, and that may touch off an occasional shower or two. And it looks like by Wednesday night, we'll be looking for scattered showers, possibly a thunder shower or a thunderstorm, as this wave of cooler air will eventually move down through southeastern lower Michigan. And when that happens, that'll knock temperatures down by about 10 degrees or so, 5 to 10 degrees, and also drop the humidity. As I mentioned, it's been raining in the UP, 59 degrees at Marquette, 57 at Houghton, 62 degrees at the Sioux, with rain falling, also some scattered showers around Alpena and fog up there. Visibility at Alpena 5/8 of a mile, 64 degrees there. Detroit Metropolitan Airport again, 65 degrees. Here we go with the early morning hour forecast. This is what we're looking at. Lots of clouds out there, not cold enough for the leaves to change yet. They're still green, although some of them are changing. Below 60 to 62 degrees. It's going to be a warm, muggy early morning. Then by mid-afternoon, we're looking for sunshine. Diana, look at this. 83 to 85 degrees. Warmer for the afternoon hours. And then for Wednesday, some sunshine with a chance of an afternoon thunder shower, and those may linger on into the evening hours for Wednesday. A high of 83 to 85 degrees. Then we'll cool off for Thursday and Friday with temperatures holding in the upper 70s for Thursday and Friday, but that's still warm for us for this time of the year.
Oh, what a nice week.
Oh, it is. It's going to be great.
Thanks, Rob. A new fashion trend is sweeping the nation tonight. It may look painful, but Americans are getting stuck on body piercing. Some people are piercing their noses, earlobes, navels, and the unmentionables. You might ask why. Well, because it's fashionable.
I like the way it looks, and it's part of who I am.
Of all the body piercings that I've seen, it seems like the belly button's becoming the most popular. Most of the people who are into it now are people who are generally different in the first place and who want to stand out, and it's something to latch onto. It's like tattoos. Once you do it once anyway, you'll do it again. It's just addicting.
The most trendy area to be body pierced, the belly button. Mike?
No way. Some say this man is crazy for wanting to jump off a national landmark that stands more than 600 feet high. We'll have his story for you. Plus, listen to this, a former Detroit Lion may soon be wearing the jersey of the 49ers. Channel 7's Dave Lewallen has that and all the sports when the update returns.
Channel 7 is going to make your morning.
Teacher makeovers.
For them being the head of the class will never be the same.
Next company.
On the next Live, we'll find out which of the new shows to watch from some of the biggest critics in the business.
Plus your favorite jacket worn 5 different ways.
She stole her daughter's boyfriend.
I don't want to be 39.
On the next Jenny Jones. Make your mornings with John, Marilyn, Regis, Kathy Lee, and Jenny, all starting at 9 on 7.
Whoopee plus one. No sidekick. Delivering straight line. Whoopee. Whoopee plus one. No house band. Cutting it on talk time. Whoopee. Whoopee plus one. Plus what? Plus who? Plus the best one. The right one. The ones you want to hear from. Plus Whoopee. Whoopee plus one. Conversations with the ones you want to see. No plug-in. Whoopee's book. The wannabes. It's Whoopee. Whoopee plus one. 'Cause one guest is best. The Whoopi Goldberg Show.
What's an imported car? Whether it's a Geo, Honda, Mercedes, Toyota, or other imported car, S&G Imported Car Parts will have the parts you need in stock when you need it. So shop where the professionals shop. S&G Imported Car Parts. ITM Automotive Water Pumps and Thermostats. Original equipment quality now 25% off. Gates, belts, hoses, and timing belts. Original equipment quality now 25% off. S&G Imported Car Parts. Farmington, Ann Arbor, Allen Park, Waterford, Berkeley, Warren, and now Grand Rapids.
Dave here with sports. I guess a key player for Michigan could be in trouble, huh?
Yeah, a little questionable. Injured himself in that 17-17 tie with Notre Dame. Quarterback Elvis Grbac, key guy, listed as questionable for Saturday's game with Oklahoma State after injuring an ankle against the Irish. Now, Grbac suffered a sprained left ankle on this play against Notre Dame, looking to pass. Grbac sacked. Now, he continued to play, but was intercepted on Michigan's next 2 possessions. Todd Collins would play if Grbac can't go on Saturday.
Obviously, we aren't going to force him if he's not ready to go. I think Todd can fill in adequately. I think he's been around here long enough to knows our system. He just doesn't bring all the game experience that Elvis obviously has. But I want to get Elvis back as fast as we can, but we can't look back. We got to go forward.
The Lions have won in the win column for 1992, but now must get ready to play the Super Bowl champion Redskins. And Sunday's game, a rematch of last January's NFC Championship game, will be played in Washington, where the Lions have never won. Former Lions kicker Ed Murray could have a new job soon. The 49ers' Mike Kofer missed this potential game-time field goal yesterday against the Bills. The team is auditioning kickers, and Channel 7 has learned Murray is in San Francisco. Ironically, the biggest miss of Murray's Lions career was in Frisco in the '83 NFC Championship game, but Murray ranks as one of the NFL's most accurate place kickers ever over his 12-year career. He could sign as early as Tuesday. Tigers had the night off. They'll get back at it Tuesday night against Jose Canseco and the Texas Rangers. The East-leading Blue Jays played host to Cleveland, and Glenn Allen Hill homered off David Cone, helping the Indians to a 2-1 victory. Cone was outpitched by Jose Mesa. Mesa, with his 7th win of the season, fanning the Blue Jays' John Olerud here. Baltimore is now within 4 games of Toronto. Brady Anderson and the Orioles beat Kansas City 2-1. Anderson with his 19th home run of the season. Rick Sutcliffe pitched into the 8th inning to win his 16th. You got Jim Eisenreich on strikes here. Brewers are 5 back. Milwaukee blanked Boston 6-0. Robin Yount with a broken bat single over second base. That brought Darrell Hamilton home. Chris Bosio won his 8th straight, a Brewers team record. He tossed a 4-hitter, Phil Plantier taking the call 3rd there. National League, And the East-leading Pirates got this run-scoring single from Cecil Espy in the 10th inning. It was the game winner against the Cardinals. Alex Cole scoring 5-4 Pirates in 10. And the Expos have fallen 4 back of Pittsburgh. The Phillies' Braulino Castillo hit his first Major League home run. This 3-run shot. The Phillies beat Montreal 6-2. Pistons coach Chuck Daly and a group of Michigan Olympians headlined a benefit for Spalding for Children. Spalding is a special needs adoption agency based in Southfield, and the former Pistons coach hosted the event at the Westin Hotel. On Action News at 6 o'clock tonight, I asked Daly if his new team, the Nets, would match if the Pistons signed Terry Mills to a free agent offer sheet, which is a possibility.
I would think that we'll keep our assets. I think any good organization would. Terry's come a long way. He was bantered about a little bit, put on some weight, and but hopefully he comes back to New Jersey and has a very good year.
They have freed up some money with the trade of John Sally, so they could sign Terry Mills or one of the other free agents. The Nets would have the right to match, though, but Terry could help here.
Oh, nice to have him on the court.
Yeah, the way Chuck sound today, they're going to keep Terry there at the Nets. All right.
I think you're right.
Thank you. And finally, people of St. Louis still can't believe their eyes tonight. Many watched as a man parachuted off the top of the famed arch. John Venson of El Paso, Texas, climbed his way up the 630-foot arch using suction cups. He then parachuted safely to the ground. 2 of his friends who videotaped the stunt tried to sell the tape to a local TV station for $2,000. Police arrested them and destroyed their tape. Tonight, police are still looking for the parachutist. Last year, Venson made a similar jump when he soared off New York's World Trade Center. You kind of wonder, where does that desire, that urge come from to want to leap off tall buildings? You think Superman or Spider-Man, those guys had something to do with this?
No, he's fairly crazy.
I think that about wraps it up.
It sure does.
That's our Action News Update. Thank you so much for looking in. We'll have a good night, everyone. Good night, guys.
Good night, Diana. Sleep tight. We'll see you later.
As news continues to develop throughout the night, Channel 7 Action News will be covering it for you. Watch Michigan's #1 newscast, Channel 7 Action News, tomorrow morning beginning at 6:15 and at noon, 5 and 6 p.m.